The best part of this kaupapa is the people. I really enjoy the people that I'm working with. It's the connection, it's the shared worldview, and it's the shared goals that we're trying to achieve. And yeah, it's the camaraderie.
The thing that I like most about Rākau Roroa is actually the number of people engaged across the country involved in this particular piece of mahi and work. I think it's absolutely fantastic to see young and old and a mixture of ethnicities and cultures kind of all banding together for this one piece of passionate and engaging work.
Relating it back to the rākau and being a tōtri, being someone that, you know, is not just standing up or above the rest, but is actually there as a pou, is actually there as a haumaru or something of safety to, you know, take care of all the other little tōtris growing up beneath you, being an example, being an inspiration, and changing the world.
Changing the world, basically. Yeah, and planting seeds in little conversations, eh? I love that, where you talk to someone in a bar or whatever and they say something stigmatising and you just listen and then you just acknowledge and then you plant a little seed. Different way of thinking, maybe, and that affects others.
It's amazing to be able to use your lived experience and turn it around in a way that challenges all the discrimination, stigma you might have faced, but the people are the most empathetic, caring people you'll meet, and they're awesome.
The best thing about being a part of Rākau Roroa is that we quite often go through our lives and have people in our lives but never quite know their stories. But right from the very start of being a part of this, we all have this shared experience without even needing to disclose fully what we have experienced. So just having that connection there has made it especially easy just to connect with everyone, and just knowing that everyone's come from such different backgrounds. While having similar experiences, we've got all these different pools of experience and learnings to pull from.
To me, the best thing about being a part of Rākau Roroa is the opportunity to grow new potential, to grow new leadership within the lived experience space, and you know, because I think there's, you know, we're an aging workforce and we, you know, there's not many of us within this work, so just the opportunity to help develop more of that, and so it's not just limited within the workforce but within the wider community.
I think the best part of being part of this kaupapa in Rākau Roroa is, I mean, initially it was the excitement of being able to grow and shape a whole new cohort of, or a movement of people that want to make a difference in New Zealand, in Aotearoa, and champion kind of mental health and almost champion like social justice issues, and making the world a better place. Like, that's just inherently good and feels good and feels right. And I've just been like amazed by how many diverse people from all walks of life share that desire. Just from like the top of the North Island to the bottom of the South Island, there is people that really want to shift perceptions and challenge stereotypes, and make New Zealand a better place to live.
Well, that's one of those annoying one thing questions, isn't it? What's the best thing about being part of Rākau Roroa? I've always been a change the world kind of person. I want to make a difference. I want my story, my experiences to make a difference in people's lives, to be inspiring, to inspire them to try new things or to hang on to hope, I think, is one of those things. And Rākau Roroa is so much a project for doing that. That's the best thing about it. I get to be a change maker.
The thing about working in this field, whether it's about stigma and discrimination or whether it's about I don't know, anything to do with recovery or mental health or suicide prevention or work in addiction or whatever it might be, is the people. Like, I have met the most wonderful people in the many years that I've been in this mahi, and it has something to do with people who have who life has dealt some tough times to, really, you have to go through a process yourself that makes you look internally and find your strengths. And when you find your strengths, then you connect with other people who have done similar journeys, and it's magic. So honestly, the best thing about this mahi, and anyone getting into it, is the relationships that you'll form and the connections that will come from it. That will be life. That will be for life. Yeah.
The best thing about being part of this kaupapa, honestly, probably a million people have said it, but it's the people. He tangata, he tangata, he tangata. The connections you make, the network that you have now all across the country and potentially all across the world of people who just get it, people who value their experience. And it's not relegated to a peer role, and it's not even relegated to mental health services. It's about just being part of a network of people, regardless of where you work and who your whānau is, that can look at their experiences as something of value, something to be learnt of, and something to form connections over. Welcome to Rākau Roroa.